Welcome back to the next chapter. This is chapter 13. In this chapter, we'll talk about transport system and also circulatory system. First, I would like to give credit to the authors of this material. This material is an extract from Jam Remix. Now, let's get straight into it. A carbohydrate molecule in the right ventricle of the heart is pumped into the cell of the toe of a man. Which of these structures is it unlikely to pass through? Is it unlikely to pass through en route? Meaning, when the carbohydrate molecule goes from the heart to the toe of a man, where would the carbohydrate molecule not pass? Now, let's take down a chart on where it will pass. The first one is right ventricle equal to pulmonary artery equal to lungs equal to pulmonary vein equal to left ventricle equal to aorta, then aorta, aorta, next equal to femoral artery, and lastly the toe. Those are the parts it will pass through. So note, it will not pass through the liver, option D. Number 2, the hepatic portal vein is characterized by, right, characteristics of the hepatic portal vein. The hepatic portal vein begins and ends with, number 2 is option A, begins and ends with capillaries. So begins and ends with capillaries. So write down, hepatic portal vein begins and ends with capillaries. I want you to jot this down. An artery supplies organs with blood. Next line, veins take away blood from organs. Take away blood from organs. Next line, hepatic portal veins drains the small intestine of food. Drains the small intestine of food-laden blood, and laden is L-A-D-E-N, laden blood, and supply the liver with the same for screening, or for toxicology. You could just we could say toxicologically screened for poison. Let me spell it: TOXICOLOGICALLY. Screened is SCREENED for poison. Number 3, the blood vessel which carried digestive food from the small intestine to the liver is, correct answer is the hepatic portal vein. Number 4, we're having a diagram here. Is it, why is the part labeled 5 thicker? Why is the part labeled 5 thicker than 6? This part, why is it thicker than 6? Okay, let's see. Right, okay, the correct answer here is 5. The 5 of this 5, it receives blood from the left auricle here, and it receives blood from the left auricle. Sorry, it's supposed to be D. 5 pumps blood around the body. Option D. Okay, option D is not option A. Nah, option D. So 5 is option D. We'll go to the next option. They say number 5. Which number 4 is option D. Number 5. Which of the labeled part is the vena cava? Which of the labeled part is the vena cava? Let's go back. Now, let's take down the diagram. This one here is called the aorta. AORTA. 2 is called the pulmonary artery. We have our 4 is the opening of pulmonary vein. This is the opening of pulmonary vein. 5 is the left ventricle and is the one that pumps blood around the body. 6 is the right ventricle. 7 here is the left auricle or the atrium. 8 is the right auricle or the atrium. 9 is the tricuspid valve. Now I want us to also jot down, superior vena cava drains blood from the head and the arms. From the head and the arms. Arms is ARMS. Next line, right? Inferior vena cava. Vena is spelled VENA. Cava is CAVA. Drains the rest of the body. Inferior vena cava drains the rest of the body. Alright, so we could say which of the part labeled is the vena cava, right? Number, okay, question 4 Yes, question 4 is D. This question 5. Question 5 is C here. This is the vena cava. So 3 is the vena cava. 3 is the vena cava. So number 5 is the vena cava, which is option C. Question 6. If the back and phloem tissue of a woody shoot are peeled off by rigging, the whole plant will eventually die because the reason why the plant would die would be because, let me see, not option A and B, water. There's a withdrawal of no. Manufactured food does not reach the root. Option D, the manufactured fruit will not reach the root. 7. The hepatic portal vein is unique because, repeated question again, begins and ends with capillaries. 7 is option B. 8. We have a diagram of the heart here. Same thing. What is the part marked X? Marked X? This place. Let's come back here to see. We say number 2. Remember we said 2 is what? When we said 2 is the pulmonary artery. So let's go back. The parts labeled X, hopefully is that same part. 2 would have it as your, okay, but this X is at the top there. So the X is the aorta, option D. The X is our aorta, option D. That's the position of the 1. X. Although the diagram is not too clear. We'll go on to question 9. Take a little bit slow this chapter. Which of the following is not a function of the mammalian blood? Option B, production of hormone. The blood does not produce hormone. Number 10, the 3 blood vessels that supply the mammalian alimentary canals are, number 10, you have coiloic